Did you know that somewhere in America, hidden inside a quiet suburban garage, a man is building something that looks like it escaped straight out of your worst nightmares? His name is Citra, and his creation is not just a robot, not just an experiment. It is a menacing, creepy, animatronic rabbit robot with glowing red eyes and sharp metallic teeth. He calls it Nosey. And millions of people around the world are watching it come to life, one terrifying update at a time. At first, nobody believed it. The very first TikTok Citra posted showed sparks flying in a messy garage, a torso made of steel beams and wires, a welding torch in hand, nothing that screamed dangerous. But then the camera pulled back, and everyone saw it. The unmistakable outline of a massive rabbit head forming out of steel. Long ears, a hulking body, and in the shadows of the garage, the beginnings of a face that would later sprout sharp. Metallic teeth capable of making anyone's stomach twist. The caption read, "Nosey Update Number 1. At first, people thought it was a joke. Comments filled with laughter, comparing it to cheap horror props or backyard cosplay projects. But when the second video dropped, the laughter started to fade. The frame pulled wider, revealing a rabbit frame nearly 3 meters tall, with plated arms and a torso large enough to dwarf a human. By the third update, Citra installed glowing eyes. When he flipped the switch, to piercing red beams cut through the dim garage. Unblinking, staring, as if the animatronic rabbit wasn't just a pile of metal, but alive. Those glowing eyes locked on the camera, and even through the screen, viewers felt it watching them. And then came the fourth update. The head tilted, slowly, mechanically, and with a low screech of gears, the jaws parted, exposing razor-sharp metallic teeth gleaming under the fluorescent lights. Nosey didn't just look creepy anymore. Nosey looked predatory. The comments went wild. "This is like Five Nights at Freddy's, but real. I can't sleep after this. If that thing ever moves, I'm deleting TikTok." They didn't have to wait long. In the next video, Citra pressed a button. Hydraulic pistons hissed. And Nosey, the creepy animatronic rabbit robot with glowing red eyes and sharp metallic teeth, turned its head to follow him across the garage. Its gaze tracked him perfectly, as if hunting. This was the moment that turned a weird TikTok project into a viral nightmare. Millions of views poured in overnight. Reaction videos screamed. YouTubers analyzed the footage frame by frame, trying to decide if it was CGI. But the more Citra posted, the harder it was to deny. This thing was real. One video showed Nosey's claws tightening around a steel pipe and snapping it in half. Another showed its chest engulfed in fire, only for the plating to emerge without a single mark. In the next, Citra blasted it with a handgun. The bullet flattened on impact and fell harmlessly to the floor. But the most unsettling footage, Nosey opening its mouth, jaws clanking as its metallic teeth clattered together, and through its voice box, a low, distorted growl rumbled. "I see you." Millions of people replayed the audio. Some claimed it was fake, others swore it was real. But everyone agreed, this wasn't funny anymore. Every corner of the internet lit up with Nosey, hashtags trended, memes spread. But no matter how much people joked, the same question lingered. Why would anyone build this? This wasn't just a mascot robot. This wasn't an art piece. This was a machine engineered to be indestructible. Fireproof, waterproof, bullet-resistant, and terrifying. A creepy animatronic rabbit robot that didn't just stand still. Theories flooded in. Some believed Citra was a robotics genius who wanted to go viral. Others said it was an elaborate ad campaign, but no sponsor ever came forward. No movie studio claimed it. This wasn't marketing. This was real. And then came the running test. Citra filmed Nosey stomping across the garage. Each step shook the floor. Hydraulic legs powered it forward faster than any human in armor could move. The caption was simple: 50 kilometers per hour soon. That was the day the laughter stopped. With each update, Nosey became scarier. Its eyes grew brighter, its plating thicker, its movements smoother, its teeth, those jagged metallic fangs, gleamed sharper in every video, as if Citra wanted viewers to notice. In one clip, Nosey's eyes tracked motion, locking on Citra as he walked back and forth. In another, it snapped its jaws open and shut, the sound of grinding metal echoing like a predator sharpening its bite. The comments became frantic. Why give it teeth? Why does it need to bite? This isn't just a robot, it's a weapon. But Citra never explained. He never joked. He never smiled. Just kept building. and then everything changed. Just days ago, Citra uploaded Nosey's latest update. For the first time, the creepy animatronic rabbit robot, with glowing red eyes and sharp metallic teeth, stepped outside the garage. The video is grainy, filmed at night. The garage door creaks open. Steam hisses from Nosey's joints as it ducks under the frame. For a second, it disappears into darkness. Then, its glowing red eyes flicker on, cutting through the black. The metallic teeth glint under the moonlight, bared in a permanent grin. Shadow stretches across the driveway, towering, inhuman. The caption, one word, ready. The internet exploded. Was it real? Was it staged? Because if Nosey is real, if that menacing animatronic rabbit robot with glowing red eyes and sharp metallic teeth can really run at 50 kilometers per hour, resist bullets, and survive fire, then we're not looking at a project, we're looking at the future. So what is Nosey? A joke? A nightmare? Or the beginning of something humanity was never meant to see? Maybe Citra is just one man obsessed with pushing boundaries. Or maybe he's sending a message. A warning that the line between fiction and reality has already been erased. Because here's the terrifying truth. If one man can build this in his garage, what happens when others follow? What happens when corporations, militaries, or even governments decide they want their own Nosey? One animatronic rabbit robot is creepy enough. But imagine an army of them, all with glowing red eyes, sharp metallic teeth, and the unstoppable strength of machines that don't feel fear. And so the question isn't just, what is Citra building? The real question is, what comes next?